You never know what's coming on the other end of that line.
Could be anything, so it kind of keeps you on your toes.
HVAC or an attorney, party planning,
dog walking companies,
party clowns, which are my personal favorite. I love a clown.
I know a lot about roofing now.
The weirdest moment I ever had is when I had a caller ask me to come to his barbecue at his pool party.
had a customer who thought I was a robot.
All I heard was, I'm asking if you have bull riding here.
That's unusual. I'm into it.
The most hilarious call, I feel like, was that guy that was trying to invite me to Morocco. Any customer who wants to take me to Morocco, yes, I accept.
For me, it's not really like one moment. I think it's the culmination of all of those little tiny moments that add up throughout the day.
Ruby's entire ethic is about genuine human interactions.
You'll hear the smile in our voice when we answer.
Oh, you're human too. Yeah, we're both humans.
He told me that he was going to record an album later that day, and I was like, do tell. He sent me like 40 copies, and I was like, you did this. Like, this is a huge accomplishment. And he was like, you've just been so invested in this. I know that at least one person is listening. And I was like, I'm here for you. This is the best.
Being a receptionist enables me to, on one little aspect of life, maybe create a memorable moment for their day.
Just to show the empathy and show that you care.
Because they say, okay, they feel like they're listened to. I think that makes a big difference.
Hear them say, like, I really thank you for doing what you're doing. They really mean it. You're just like, you're so welcome. Like, aw.
My favorite connections with people are when I see that they're located in Texas and I bring it up. That's the one thing everyone in Texas has in common, is they're obnoxious about loving Texas.
We have that great relationship where we get to banter with people, and I can spend the whole afternoon just kind of laughing on the phone.
Laughter is key, because if I don't, I'll go nuts.
When you get someone more than once in a day and you can kind of tell how their day is going. He told me he was feeling sick. And I said, go home. He's like, I am. I was like, I'll take a message then. You leave. I've got you covered.
Everybody has something going on. Everybody has their own wants and desires and goals and needs, and remembering that is the most important thing.
The single mothers that chat in and make it a point to mention that they're single mothers, I always try to add a little, like, I see all the hard work that you're doing. Just keep going. It's gonna be okay, because I was raised by a single mom and I don't understand how she did it.
I'm someone who likes to take on people's worries and struggles and try to like digest it myself and then spit it back out as like positivity, which can be a lot.
Having a frustrated caller can be just very draining. It can be difficult.
People dealing with super stressful situations, and so at first they kind of take that stress out on who they're speaking with.
There's a part of me that is sometimes very, don't fuss at me, don't yell at me.
Bring them down.
Take a few deep breaths.
It's gonna be fun. Everyone just calm down.
You left them feeling better than when they called in.
They can go on with their day knowing that they have been heard.
And you could be joking and laughing with one caller. The next call you get, you're going to be hugging them by the phone and saying, I'm sorry.
Like, it's not an easy job. It is, emotional work.
It gets dark. You get calls that are like about abuse and immigration. And just to know that like I bridged that gap, that I helped that person get one step closer to finding their family member or one step closer to becoming a citizen of the United States. I don't take that for granted.
I have a particular customer, her voice was trembling. I could tell something was going on. And she told me that she had just visited a friend who was terminally ill, likely for the last time. And I literally couldn't help it, just started crying along with her. And she said it made a huge difference knowing there were these strangers in Portland that had her back and were really there for her and cared.
These connections matter, and like, we are real people answering your phones and making your callers feel like they're talking to a warm human.
It makes me emotional. My sister said, this is the first place you've been at where you can be yourself. I really love it here, so.
There is no reason to change who you are for Ruby, because Ruby builds around you and just kind of helps you grow as the person you already are.
It's refreshing to have that much authenticity in an office and in a team. And I think customers feel it. I know they feel it. It drives us.
it's a win-win when Ruby works for people because our business grows, but their business grows in parallel.
They didn't start the business because they wanted to handle calls. They wanted to start the business because they enjoy, working with people or providing a service to their community.
The business that they created because they had a dream.
You really do have the ability to change somebody's whole day and potentially trickle down and affect their whole life. I mean, you never know what a kind word or just a second can do for somebody, and that is invaluably important to me.
So it feels good. It feels like I'm living out a mission.
This is who we are. We're all in it together, and I know that we're going to get to the finish line, and we're not going to leave anyone behind.
Hell yeah. Edit out the hell yeah. I love it. Thank you.